Pain. Pain. Lots of pain. Lots of pain. Alright, I gotta do some dailies. This is all good. I need to do my dungeons. I have ROE. Alright, let's go. Should be able to get these dungeons done before I have to do ROE. Let's take care of that. Orbs. A new subscriber for the 6-month resub. Coming in with the pain. Thanks so much for the 6-month resub. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. Slow. Just runs on top of me too. It should increase the damage. Then we'll see more posts on Reddit about the damage being too high. And then it's like, well, don't stack on your teammates. This damage is low in this dungeon. Holy crap. Alright, 5 more, 5 more.
My love is your love, and I will raise each other up above. My love is your love, and I will raise each other up above. My love is your love, and I will raise each other up above. My love is your love, and I will raise each other
Come on. Finally. Guy's like AFK, man. This dude's standing in. Both of these dudes are standing in the flames. Oh my goodness. Oh. If this wasn't agreed spoils, I might have left this dungeon by now.
You just wait for
My prediction: Shadow win one match tonight. I didn't do predictions because I'm in Rite of Exile this week. Oh, and they're just PvEing back there. Oh, my gosh. They didn't even kill everyone. Slow dungeons. Slow dungeons. That's the only Shadow Master wins. I don't know about that. We might don't they usually stack against us, or maybe they throw on purpose because there's no reason to stack us, I guess. Stop. You know, just trying to get these dungeons done before Rite of Exile starts. It's kind of slow because the damage is kind of low. Let's see, what else should I do? What's the latest? I also, yeah, I was just messing around with the airflow on my case, and I did the smoke test to make sure everything was good. What else did I do? Tune the fan curves. I think I said that on Friday. That's what I was doing. Yeah, nothing really new. Res, I think I'm 10k in PvE. This build 10k, maybe it's 10.9. It's either 10 or 10.9 or 11. I don't remember. Is blood flow good for DH? Depends on the build. Depends on the build, and depends on the gems that you already have, because certain gems are going to be better than other gems depending on build, right? So for example, if I was running Phantom Knives Demon Hunter and I was using, let's say, a Gloom Cask, that would be a terrible gem for that build because you don't use any primary attack. So yeah, I think it a little bit need a little bit more information, you know. Yeah, I can show it a little bit. Give me a sec. Let me get through these dungeons and I can show it. It's like just the top nodes are maxed, I think, and the rest of them are like 45, I think. Something like that. I can show it on the boat. Let me get to the boat. Blood flow is good all class. Are we talking PvP or PvE? Because you can get close to the crit chance or the crit hit damage cap in PvE with certain setups. So it depends. Again, depends. There's just, you need to provide some more information to say whether it's the best or not. Ivan's is this. There you go. Wolfheart, Gloomcast, Starfire, Maul, Whirling, Pain Class, Morn Skull or the other gems, and you want to put in a blood flow. What build are you using? I'm assuming Pain Sower, right? Since I'm gonna guess Pain Sower is what you're using. Pain Sower. Are you running the Impale Bleed by chance? Which is called Puncta Obscura as the offhand. Which offhand are you using? Because with Puncta Obscura, every time you put a bleed on someone, you get a passive critical hit chance increase, which is like why blood flow is really good. So yeah, I don't know if you're doing that or not. Pain, yes, we have a pain tag in Discord now, so if you join the Discord you can use the pain. I was gonna try to do like a edgy buff DH type of thing, but there's no U in it. I can't find I'm basically out of letters. Like you can only have 4 letters. The closest I can get is like BFFDH, but then it doesn't look like buff DH. It looks more like best friends forever DH. I don't know, maybe I mean, I would... Yeah, I don't know. Are you using Hellbinder with that? Don't you have a way to proc your pain class? I mean, you have other ways to proc your pain class. Wait, what helmet are you using? Are we talking about PvE or PvP, first of all? And are you using multi-shot for... and Eyes of Blaze helm? I need to know what your build is. You're asking a very difficult question. It's a very difficult question to answer. I'm gonna tell you this. I'll just tell you this. You should do it test it on the training dummy. You should use the training dummy and test what does more damage, right? That's what I think you should do. And then you'll have everything that you need to know whether you should sub in blood flow or not. That's the best advice I can give. There's just so many variables that can go into it. I wouldn't use blood flow unless you're proccing a bleed somehow. That's just my opinion though. But on the training dummy though, you'll still get better DPS most of the time, because blood flow can proc on itself, right? During the proc windows, you just won't get the passive crit hit chance. Also, like Morn Skull's not good outside of like PvE, but whatever. All my legendary gems. I have like all the legendary gems. Not all rank 10, of course, but I like all of them. I think this is the last one that I need, right? 2 more. I need 2 more. Oh wait, which build though? Bloodsuck J, Roiling, Bottled Hope, Colossus Engine, Blood Flow, Concentrated Will, Frozen Heart. And then Spectre Glass is the last gem that I use. But that's for PvP. PvE, it doesn't really matter what your gems are. Like you could use like Zwenson's and do fine. Standing in bad blood, I don't see it. I'm like above it. I'm just saying, like, you lose the value of if you don't have a source of bleed, the value of it goes down because of the passive critical hit chance. But I mean, in PvE, it doesn't really matter anyways. You should have a high enough crit chance anyways, for it to not make a difference. Like, not make a super... Like, not be super impactful. I don't use Seeping Bile, not in this build, because I don't have potency. I mean, I have a little bit of potency to keep escalating violence, right? To keep them in place. But, I mean, Bile's not a bad gem to have. I just think that there's better value gems, because the build, like, my build is more so for burst than damage over time. So Bile just doesn't get a whole lot of use. It's nice because it's once per 20 seconds per player, so that's great. Has a high uptime, and I like using high uptime gems. But my burst, I need things that'll basically contribute to my burst window. And I can't get rid of Bottled Hope because of the skill cooldown reduction that I get. Maybe if I can push past the skill cooldown reduction cap, I can get rid of the Bottled Hope passive. That might work, but that's why I have Bottled Hope. Jade can't really get rid of. Concentrated Will might be able to change out for something else. Blood Flow, I mean, you could probably change Blood Flow for something else if you didn't have Blood Flow. Frozen Heart for survivability, Spectral Glass for the damage and the high uptime. I'm just trying to think, like, what else is there? Colossus Engine is just really good. I mean, like I said, just saying that the value goes down. Blood Flow is only like an S tier gem if you have a bleed, because then you can get a super high crit chance. I mean, up to 16%, right? Like, so. But it's the only gem in the game that increases your critical hit damage, and in my opinion, that's like one of the most important things for PvP burst, is having that crit damage and being able to push close to 100% crit damage in PvP. So that's why I think the gem's really good, even though I don't have a bleed. But not in the build that I'm running, but I still think Blood Flow is a really good gem. Well, because Tower War is not strifed, so everyone does like full damage in that mode, and Seeping Bile does a lot of damage for sure. Use Punk to obscure and run Impale. That's pretty much the build that I run for a long time. If you look at my Frozen People build, it uses Impale and uses Punk to obscure. Plus you give the healing debuff too. You can provide some utility and support to your team. I wouldn't worry about it. Like, don't. It doesn't matter in PvE. Like, you're talking to me about PvE right now. Two things. I don't care about PvE whatsoever. I don't min-max PvE at all. I just make sure I have enough combat rating to do the content, and that's all I really care about. So for PvE, yeah, don't ask me too much about PvE because it doesn't really matter to me. I don't put any effort into PvE. Okay, what do we got here? Whoops. We have, oh, that's not good. Yeah, but you should be running a PvE build in PvP. Like, why are you running Eyes Ablaze in PvP? That's kind of troll. A little bit. Frozen People is killing it in tower? Yeah, well. They need to nerf Demon Hunter. All right, let's get a petition for nerfing Demon Hunter. I've seen a lot of wizards complain about Demon Hunter, how they can't move. So, but it's like, I don't want to stir the pot at all, but it's like, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because Your Lightning Nova is what is resetting, and your Skybreaker's Bolt is what's resetting escape cooldown with best discretion, right? So it's a double-edged sword. Is you have this Lightning Nova passive damage that doesn't require any aiming. You can just spam all your buttons and kill everything, clear an entire lane. But then a Demon Hunter can keep you permanently in place, especially with best discretion and escalating violence. So it's like it's kind of a double-edged sword. So I think maybe Wizards should change different builds if they're dying to Demon Hunters consistently. And you know what? It's the same thing that people always tell me is, oh, if you're dying as a Demon Hunter, you're playing the wrong build. You know, I should start telling these people that are complaining that are playing Wizard. I'm like, oh, maybe you should play a different build that doesn't reset best discretion cooldown. I don't know. But even if you play like freeze build and other things, it's Demon Hunters can still escape because of the chaps of the acrobat. Like those pants are amazing, like 100% amazing. I didn't craft the helmet yet. I don't know. I'll probably do the 6% increased damage when attacking from behind one. That's probably what I'll choose. Because Eyes Ablaze is troll in PvP. Running a PvE build in PvP is, I think, like one of the worst things that you can do. Because you have no escape, you have no, like, you get CC'd, you're dead. Yeah. You think the meta is pretty even? What about AI Barb? You think AI Barb is like, I don't know. I think AI Barb though is still just, they do a lot of damage. Two things, like AI Barb does a lot of damage. Number two, and it feels like I need to run against AI Barb, Plunk to Obscure to stop them from healing. But then, I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. There's no other build for Wiz. There's too much CC break. You keep getting ad rolled. I'm sorry. It's all auto. It's all YouTube's doing. I said Eyes Ablaze is a troll because it's a PvE build. Like you have no, like, escape is pretty much the best thing that Demon Hunter has in its repertoire, right? And if you don't use that and you're running a PvE build, you're kind of just trolling your teammates. You're better off just running a support build, because if you're playing, like, I tried playing a full PvE build, which you would think does, you know, millions of damage per second. It doesn't matter, because you proc Undying Rage, you put it into Conjuration of Light, you put all the damage into Wraith form, like whatever, right? And then you get bounced once by a Terminus Wiz and you're dead. So, you know, or you get CC'd once and then you're dead. So it's very difficult to run a PvE build like Hailfire, Rocket Shoulders, and Eyes Ablaze, and that build in PvE or PvP. Sorry, PvP. It's kind of troll. I was saying, like, that's why it's troll. Both need nerfs. You should post on Reddit about that. I think No Name Heroes posted recently about Monk or something. Someone, I forgot who it was. I think Wizard and AI Barb just need to be tuned slightly. AI Barb more than Wizard. That's my opinion. Just slightly. Just slightly. Okay. question comes down to, do you feel like you're doing good or doing well? Well, it took them 3 years to fix Necro, right? Because of, you know, they shouldn't be able to do damage and be immune and do CC. You know, Necro had it for a long time, and it took them, how long was it? It took them forever to fix that, right? So, you know, it's like, I don't know why he doesn't have a health bar. He's got 1.3 million health. I just saw that. This is what playlist is this? Yeah, this is a different playlist. I'm using I mean, I do play this list every now and then, just I guess not that often. We aren't gonna win this. It's like no coordination on this side. Everyone's just it's fine, it's whatever. Like everyone's just dead all the time. can't spam buttons and hope for the best on Demon Hunter. That's for sure. You know, 'cause that's very dangerous. Cause you actually have to aim. Unless you're on mobile, cause there's auto aim. Just play Wizard. That's like probably one of the easiest classes to play right now is Wizard. Cause all you have to do is just spam your abilities. You know? I mean, this is a juicer match that they had, right? And it's really comes down to is like this is just a Deeds of Valor match. Like it doesn't really matter. All right, let's get these convoy matches in. I mean, you could say the same about this build though too for Demon Hunter, because if you it's like it's terrible feeling when you miss an impale or if you miss a knockback shot. It hurts. Yeah, it hurts. Not fun. I mean, I just do PvP a couple times a week. I don't play that much, you know. All right, I need to record some convoy gameplay. But convoy gameplay didn't look very good, I think. Let's see here. Okay, I had to go help. Or I gotta stay here because if I don't, they're gonna push this. It was a good game. Good thing I recorded that game, because I was like, I need some good Convoy games so I can make this video. All right, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now I have a regular BG. I have a Convoy game. Okay. Gems? These gems. What do I have? I don't know about amazing. It's mostly the character, you know. I'm just not, you know, I'm on autopilot, you know. +30 kill streak. I seen you bet. Yeah, I mean, I have. I mean, blood flow helps with the burst for sure because of the crit damage. And for blood flow, like blood flow is really good for this build because it procs, like with your 4-piece gloom, right? You get a decent amount of crit hit chance, and then it just 40%. Obviously it's not 40% in PvP, but then it's like 13-14% critical hit damage, so it just basically increases your critical hit damage for free. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's good for burst. In my Discord I have what affixes you're supposed to run. It's in the pinned comments under builds. Yeah, it's the Fan and Eyes build 7/7/2025. It's in the pinned message under builds. Although I am messing around with something slightly different right now. I am running what's this one called? Let me see. I'm basically resetting the cooldown or lowering the cooldown. It's a restrain affix. Control skill recovery rate increased by 0.65% after killing 10 monsters or 1 player, stacking up to 9.75%. Resets on defeat or zone switching. So I'm running 2 of these to basically reduce the cooldown of knockback shot as much as possible, because preferred instrument already reduces the cooldown by 10%. At maximum stats of that restrain also increase, you know, the cooldown gets reduced by almost 10% as well. So that way I always have knockback shot. So I'm messing around with it, even though it doesn't say here that it's a control ability. I raised this to devs as well. It doesn't say control here, but if you watch my cooldown, as I get more kills, you'll see this start spinning faster and faster and faster. So I don't know. I think it works, and I'm pretty sure it works, but I could be trolling. Dang it. I chased too long. Well. It's okay if they're not on the idol though, but this is a problem right here, whatever this is. Okay, I guess I'll play offense because no one else is. That was a little bit of a mistiming there. Yeah, we got it. Nice. I think that's KO playing. It's the movement, the way the movement's going on. Oh, it's freaky. Okay. Well, we lose here if nice. I don't understand why Freaky just doesn't move his main back to west. He wants to play West BGs. No. Now I'm only watching cooldown of knockback shot. Yeah. You can test on some monsters to know, probably easier than killing players. Yeah, but the thing is, I tried and it takes a lot of monsters. But like as you kill players, you can actually see it start moving faster. Like just watch. Like you can actually see it start moving faster. Like I'm not trolling because normally with this and this, they move the same speed. Look, like watch. See how they move the same speed? But as I kill players, you'll see the knockback shot start getting ahead of the impale. So you'll see it. You'll see it. I mean, I don't know how many. It's just you gotta be careful with the account sharing thing because it's in the TOS that you're not allowed to do that. It goes back to like even the World of Warcraft days where it's dangerous because people are getting like temporary bans and stuff like that. So I think you guys just gotta be careful if you do any kind of account sharing. Yeah, but just because it's everywhere doesn't mean that they won't take action. People speed. Everyone speeds, right? So just because you don't see something happening doesn't mean that and they never do one-offs. It always comes in waves too, right? Ban waves come in. That's why they're called like ban waves. So like I said, just be careful. How is that you look to move so fast? What is BOH? I imagine you have 20% passive. I mean, you can get 20% passive easy with being in agility stance, right? Warband room. and Colossus engine. Those all increase your size, right, and move speed. Auto clip helps as well. So yeah, all that stuff. Well, oh my! I thought he was gonna teleport backwards. This is sometimes the problem because you think that someone's gonna do something based on what you would do, and then they don't do it because, and then you end up whiffing. Yeah, that's bad. Lulu down here, or should I say, Freaky. Congrats on your blessed reign. Nice. Okay, let's see. There's the rank of Bottle Hope and Colossus. I mean, sort of. You think Seeping and Ship of Flesh still relevant? I mean, Ship of Stone Flesh is only relevant against, like, with certain builds. Seeping though is good depending on the build as well, because it has high uptime. It's once per target per 20 seconds. So Seeping Vial always has a lot of value. I think, in my opinion, I think Seeping still has a lot of value. Did you see the people on Reddit telling me to try different stuff to survive the wizard damage? When bar swapping to 2 stars, I did everything you could to fight wizards and still getting 3 hit by passive novas. The only chance you have is stacking more like shields, evasion, and yeah, that's about it. Like that's it. That's the only thing you can do as a demon hunter. Like stacking evasion affixes, mount banks, shields, frozen heart, like anything to slow down the wizard is, and then running the curse of weakness also, because it reduces their damage. Yeah, I mean, I think like that's the only thing you can do, really. Armor penetration works for what? Like, what do you mean? Armor penetration works because, I mean, it increases your damage for every % above the enemy's armor, right? So it increases like the critical hit damage, you know? So if you have, let's say, on your spec sheet, critical hit damage of 10%, and then you have a ton of armor penetration, right? So then this goes to 59% increase on top of this. So armor pen's still important. Blood flow also is why, that's why blood flow is really good, is because it increases your critical hit damage by 40%. It's like 13-14% in PvP. But yeah. Yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, see, they got a lot of wizards here. I just noticed how many wizards they have. So, like, you'll see how this game is going to be a little bit different because they have a lot of wizards on the field. And wizards are just hard to kill. And monks, too, right? Monks and wizards. I'm already dead. I have no idea. I don't keep track of how much spend. I just don't care. Like, it's entertainment for me. Like, I don't really track how much. But they have more than 4 wizards. Right? Feels like they have more than 4 wizards. That guy quick has no relation to you. Are you sure? No, this build works better on mobile because it knockback shot auto aims. On PC, you have to aim it, and you miss a lot with it. So on mobile, it the auto aims better. Like the knockback shot auto aims, so like you never miss.
Don't for your life. Don't you dare run.
Come on, it's respawn timer.
All of our words were left undone. Born for your life. Don't you dare run. You and I were meant to collide.
Don't hit me with that stupid lightning Nova. I have to go play defense here. Alright, let's push. Make this final push here. We'll be alright. That. I do have to be a little bit careful here. Now my pet cheat death is up though. Oh, should be right here. Okay, go back to play defense here real fast and we should be alright. GG's. A lot of people have asked for changes. Wizard and Barb, I think, are like the last couple changes. Other than that, like the game is okay. Yeah, the game's okay. It's pretty even overall. It just, yeah, Wizards I think just do the range of Lightning Nova is just crazy. And then AI Barb just doesn't die, so yeah, I don't know. Wizards okay. I mean, it does suck because they just run around super fast. And then you have to like be very patient and you have to catch them with the CC. And then once you CC them, they're dead, right? Like you can kill them easily. And that's the thing that Wizards complain about, how DHs can kill them. But it's like, I have to catch you, and then I have to immobilize you. And then, but once I immobilize you, as long as you're proccing like my best discretion with your Lightning Nova, I can just keep you permanently stuck in place, and then I can just kill you. So, and then if they're not moving, they're not, you know, they can't freaking reset their cooldowns and all that stuff. And then, yeah, so, yeah. Wow, they're a lot farther than I thought they'd be. That's because we got an AI barb down here just wrecking everyone. Dude. Alright, well, at least we made the second checkpoint, so I don't know, it's gonna be a pretty tough game here, man. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Dang, nice COL. Good. I should have grabbed that health pot on the way out. I was kind of troll trying to go back for it. It's gonna be a hard game to win now. Dang. It's gonna be so close. I don't know, man. I don't think we got this. For low reso, DH is unplayable and it's so sad. I don't think so. I think the only you could play hard feelings. The hard feelings build with Fallow Farm. That seems to work pretty well at lower reso. Like I see some lower reso games and it's fine. Like a lot of DH still run Pain Sower though. No, he knows that it's fine at lower res. Oh, we got compensation for that. Cool. Don't let no name hear us. He already knows. Oh yeah. Let's see. I just swung nowhere. I love swinging nowhere. My favorite. Hate that dumb judgment, and he stole my health pot. Thanks, Millie. Appreciate that. Wow, look at that lightning nova. Who's that right there? Ow. So why is he walking the side? What? He decided... Wow, I just got trolled. Why would the Guardian do that? That's crazy looking. Yeah, why is he walking to the side? Is there a wall down? Is there a necro that has like a bone wall down? Is that why he's moving to the side like that? Weird. Alright, well. Tank DH. Tank DH. Okay. Normal BGs are on. Give me 1 second. I'll take a quick break. Quick break. All right. Normal BGs. Let's see. Got boss boots. Is that it? Guess so. It's gonna be probably a short stream tonight. I actually have to do some work before work starts tomorrow. So I'm gonna end probably a little earlier than I normally do, probably at 10. So we'll go for about another 50 minutes, and then I have to end. I actually have to do some work. There's a lot of wizards on me. Please. Yeah, it's gonna be probably lost here. And I can't even like I can't even catch him, man. I think I wish I didn't have to run the rush, because I think if you ran rush, it might be a little bit easier to land the dashes, right? But without rush, I think it's kind of difficult to do that. Because it's sort of short. I wish it was just a little bit. You didn't have to run those rush affixes. GG. Yeah, man, wizards just can farm the entire lane, like, without even trying, you know, against lower res players. More than a demon hunter can. Like, people think the demon hunter is like a really strong build. I mean, just lightning nova can clear a lane against low res players like it's nothing. Like, I have to get in there, impale, I have to escape, I have to knockback shot. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but dude, wizards don't see it that way. Wizards think that demon hunter is broken. Like, there's a well-known like wizard that says like DH is needs nerfed because he dies to DHs. Wizard needs a nerf? I mean, I think so too. But other people don't see it that way. I think they're still pulling in data for Wizard and Bar because I don't know. Wizard wasn't broken without the new set. I don't think Wizard's broken. I just think like, yeah, I think the damage. It's not super broken, right? It's not. It's not like Helicopter Monk. Helicopter Monk was broken. Um. Exploding Palm was sort of broken. What else? Yeah, that's about it. I also feel like AI Barb might be bugged like Helicopter Monk. Sometimes you can't do damage to them. Like, I don't see anything pop up. You know what people tell me all the time? They're like, oh, it's because of evasion. That's what they always say. It's because of evasion. I'm like, no, it's not because of evasion, because it says miss. You know? I mean, I saw a Reddit post and people didn't like it. That's what I thought. I mean, that's what I saw. Congratulations, you're gonna be known as the person that nerfed wizards. And I'm gonna be like, I didn't say anything. This is a Reddit post that asked for a nerf to wizards. That's what I'm gonna say. You know? I did ask them to fix the Lightning Nova should despawn after they die. Because, like, Lightning Nova is not a dot. There's no reason for it to stay on the playing field. So, I know that's being looked at. Missed it. Everyone's just sitting back here, man. Good morning. Hello. No, I missed. It's gonna. It'll be a while before like anything changes. Like, dude, this Lightning Nova is still here on the field, man. Like, look at this. I never said Demon Hunter was easy to play. Get up there, Brushing. Get it done. I mean, it really is not that hard. All you have to do is land one immobilize on a wizard, and then impale, knockback shot, escape, impale, knockback shot, dead. Right? Like, it's not that difficult. It's not that. Like, hit. Look, watch. Oh, I missed my escape. But it's the same combo on any target. It's just like you need to get the escape first to stop them from moving, and then once you get the escape to stop them from moving, then you impale and then knockback shot, and then impale, escape, impale, knockback shot, and then you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again until they're dead. You gonna bounce me here? Yeah, well, you gotta run away, so then they start chasing you, and then you escape back through them. That's the idea, right? So you gotta bait them a little bit, and that's the challenging part, is baiting them. Depression, you brought the barb to me, bro. Depression just killed me.
A new follower.
Praxis, thanks for that follow or the sub on YouTube. Thank you. Fresh is the goat. You know? You know, Brescian is the GOAT, okay? The GOAT. He's goated. You know, if they're looking at tower, I feel like I can't get a match. No, I don't know. Butterfly dying. That is true. I'm in his spawn. You're so close too. I'm dead here. What? Thanks, Woody. I mean, Monk is still good. No, I mean, Sonic's been a whiz for a while, though, so that doesn't really count. I mean, like, before I started playing this build, it was pretty much impossible to kill a wizard. Because, I mean, spinning chakram helps a little bit. But after they nerfed the shoulders, like, it was really difficult for a while there. But afterwards, it's a little bit easier. A little bit easier. I mean, that's it. You keep saying the same thing. I know. I keep asking for changes, and then every time I ask for a change, the wizards are like, we don't need a change. What just killed me there? Oh, freaking wizard, of course. No, they need to buff DH. That's what they need to do. Okay, buff DH. I'm a whiz. It needs some tweaking. When I was a DH and I said DH is too strong, before the patch even went live, I said DH was too strong. I said this is gonna. I was like, are you guys sure that you want to do this? And then it got fixed like almost immediately because I was like, I know I've been playing Demon Hunter for so long, so I know when something looks like a little overtuned. And then I'm like the only partner that ever says like to nerf my own class, even before like the notes come out or like we have a chance to actually play it. I just know because I've been playing Demon Hunter for so long. I just know. In a lot of trouble here. Oh no. I don't care too much about the whole 1-star, 2-star thing. Like, that doesn't bother me that much. Out of like all the things, that's the thing that bothers me the least. Because like I have the ability to do the same thing, right? Like there's nothing holding me back from doing the same exact thing. So that's why I don't really care. I feel indifferent about the matter. It's not that I don't care. I feel indifferent because it's yeah, it's not that big of a deal. In my opinion, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, they're doing it now. They're doing it. They're doing it. I pushed the wizard off, which is all I needed to do. Nice. Tank DH. Yeah, you can't. I agree with Free Guy. You can't ask people not to use gems, right? Like, if Blizzard think that that's an issue, then Blizzard can easily do what China did, which is after Legend, there is no stack compression anymore in Resonance. So, like, running 1 and 2-star gems actually hurts you as a spender because there's no stack compression anymore once you hit Legend. I asked for if we were gonna get that a long time ago, and the answer was no. So Blizzard didn't seem to think that was a good idea. But I mean, if more people want it, then maybe we get it. But when I asked about it, the answer was no, we're not going to get it. I mean, Falter Grasp, in my opinion, is like, I don't really need Falter Grasp. I'd rather use Spectre Glass. I mean, that'll make, you know, Resonance more worthwhile again, right? Because Resonance is what kind of determines the outcome of the game more so than you know, just like the ideal 1 and 2-star gems. Man, we got NTD and we got Snowler on team. Yeah, Spectre Glass is a pretty good gem. Like, it's high uptime. Like, look at this thing. Cannot occur on the same target more often than once every 6 seconds. Critical hits shatter enemy armor, increase the damage they take by you by 20%, increasing your critical hit chance against by 4%. That's a great gem. Spectre Glass is a great gem. High uptime. Dang it. Exactly. He has no time to do BG to grind his gear because he's a BGs all the time. Like wizards just do so much damage, man. But you know, they're not broken. You know, they're not broken. Right. Yep. Can't even catch that wizard. I still missed with that. Like, that's crazy that I missed that. And just dead to wizard again. That's gonna be a hard game, man. I gotta figure out a way to stop this lane from getting pushed. How did that just stop, like... Yeah, okay, GG. That's a bad game, man. I don't know if they're... Yeah, I don't know. I was expecting a wizard change last patch, actually. But, you know, we didn't get it. So, I don't know. Which ladder? The Demon Hunter ladder? I can show you. Yeah, in a second. This is a TH ladder. I don't know why anyone's ever surprised that Demon Hunter gets nerfed like really fast. It should be no surprise that Demon Hunter gets nerfed like all the time. No surprise. No, jeez. We need to buff DH is what we need to do. Yo, congrats on that 25 seconds. Are you still rank 1 right now? I guess we'll find out tomorrow, right? You know what I want? I want you know what my ask is? Make an druid essence that says buff DH. Ask for that. If you make an essence that says buff DH, that would be hilarious. Because that'll be like forever in the game, right? Buff DH. I think that would be great. That I actually wanted to do the event just to do that. I'm not like no cap, because I was saying like how, you know, how could I make this happen? No, it's just like, oh, just off DH, and that'll be forever in the game. That was my idea. But then I realized I had the class change, and then I was like, you know what, that I just don't want to do all that, so I'm not gonna do it. But then I didn't. They got a lot of wizards, by the way. It's surprising when DHs don't get nerfed very fast. You think so? There's restrictions to naming essences. You think so? I don't know about that. You think so? Look, Elmao. Look, there's a guy named Elmao. Is that your like cousin? Yeah, so that was my whole idea of let me just forever make an essence for DHs, right? And it's like, you know what? But I'm just not gonna do that. It just wasn't worth it. I decided against it. But that was my thought. That was my thought. I troll this guy. Dang it, man. Look at me, I'm a wizard. Look at me, I'm a wizard. Look how fast I can run. And just clear the whole lane. Look at me, I'm a wizard. It's right here. I was hoping that the trial it was open to anyone, and you could just click on start and then, you know, choose the build that you wanted to run. But no, unfortunately it wasn't that way. It was sad. Sad. Ah, that was a hard lot of work. No, I can't because there's some bad language in some of the things, so I'm not gonna link that to them. What's this? Now this is not a pop. 17-3 is not a pop-off game. It's not a pop-off game, okay? Not a pop-off game at all. How am I not dying? Evasion fixes, escape fixes, mount bank, all of the above. All that. GG's. What the heck is that? Is that party octopus? What is that? What the heck is that little thing? It looks like an octopus or like a turnip that's upside down, or yeah, like a turnip. Dancing turnip. That's what that looks like. No, for real, that's what it looks like. It's like a dancing turnip, because like the feet thing, if that was green, that would be like its stem and leaves, and then it's like the turnip is it's upside down. That's what it looks like to me. We got some good records tonight. I'm glad I got some good Convoy records. I'm gonna be working on the video this week. Fan and I's build video. So yeah. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, you know, all those things so you don't miss the build video. We also have the Pain Demon Hunter tag in Discord. Matchmaking is really worse now. I thought I've seen it all until I got matchmaking versus 7 barbs. It shows me a lot of barb and wizard players. I mean, class imbalance is always a problem. I mean, we said this since day one. Like, multiple classes should never be stacked on the same team like that, regardless of the res or like character power. You have to take into class consideration. But overall, I think matchmaking to me feels pretty good. I think like the spread of power is decent in my games, in the whale games. I feel like it's okay. It's not like one person is just hard carrying most of the time. So, and that's good, right? Do I think there are some classes still a bit overtuned? Absolutely. But, you know, I think it's okay overall. Discord. I don't know if that link works. I gotta change that. Let me know if that link doesn't work, because my Discord's discord.keys.gg. That's the link. I don't know if that link or that I haven't updated stuff on Twitch in a long time. Defense again. This game loves giving me defense. Alright. D1. This is probably last game. Lost everything there. Everything's gone. Did not work. Just discord.keys.gg. That's it. Discord.keys.gg. Holy. I'm not using any of those helms right now. I don't know. I haven't decided on what I'm gonna craft, so that's like kind of why. It's all those lightning novas everywhere. It's just crazy. I know, but Blizzard is slow to implement changes most of the time. So, and because of that, it's just like, yeah, I mean, I just don't know because they're just slow to implementing changes. But that many 3 wizards like that, they're just running around like crazy is kind of, I don't know. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. 1v1 though, a wizard can't kill a DH. Most of the time in a 1v1, a wizard can't kill a DH. So, like when people are complaining, especially wizards, are complaining about DH, I'm just like, well, you're probably trying to 1v1 a DH, and that you should never do that. And then this lightning nova comes from me, like it reaches me. How that missed, I have no idea. There's no way that should have missed. Yeah. It's the right top and the right middle is the ones that I was looking at. That I think are the most interesting ones. It's gonna be close. They got it. Dang, what a bad last game that was. Oh man, it was rough. Yeah, it was hard. That was a hard game, man. Nice, no, we're just clearing the lane. It's hard, man. It's hard if we don't have. Oh, it was just so good. Well, it's not 10, so we'll do one more. We can do one more. This will be last game for sure, though. Your win rate went up. Sure.
A new follower.
Tug, thanks for that sub on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. One more. I am doing one more. This will be the last one there for sure. Like I said, I need to hop off and do some work. There's some things that I just gotta double check on before Monday. I lose too much damage and buff duration. Like a lot of the reason why it works well is because of the buff duration. So I've tried it, it just doesn't feel as good. As a whale, I don't need the 33% shield. So like I just needed to absorb just a couple hits, right? And having more uptime on my gems is way more beneficial to me than extra 20% shield. Yeah, I can kill him. Monks usually aren't the problem. It's catching wizards is always the problem. Like always the problem is trying to catch those wizards, man, because they're so fast. I got a freaking demon hunter. Oh. Oh man, I predicted that path. I predicted he'd go there, and he walked right into it. Wizards are just so fast, man. If I had another escape, we would have been dead for sure. How? I'm pretty sure my mouse was on this side of the idol and it fired the wrong way. I just killed him. Look at this. Look how many people are over here. They're all stacked up. That's what you love. You love when they're all stacked up. Like that's the best case scenario for me. Is when they're all stacked up like that. We should get this. Come on. I'm still in combat. Great. Well, we ended it on a win. We broke tradition where I always ended on a loss. So we didn't end it on a loss. We ended it on a win. We got that W. Was good. No, I got work to do. I got a long week. It's just a short stream tonight. Gotta get ready for the week, man. There's like a lot of work I have to do this week. Behind on projects, you know, normal stuff. One more game to keep the tradition alive. No. We're ending it on a positive note for once, okay? Ending it on a positive note. Also, you guys need to vote on whether we want to keep the Pain Discord tag or if we want to do the BFF Demon Hunter tag. I mean, it says BFF. I mean, I wanted to say buff DH, but you know, I can't. There's no like B and U combined that makes it look okay. So do we keep Pain or do I do the BFFDH tag? You tell me. Cause I don't really mind. I'll do either one. Let me know in Discord which one you guys feel like we should use. I don't really mind. Pain, I like Pain, but I think buff DH. I don't know if people would know what it says buff DH though. Like I said, that's the only problem. Okay, I am going to head out. Next stream is on Friday. I think I might change the stream time on Friday to 7 o'clock. I think it's on my site. It says 6 o'clock. So I think generally speaking, I'm gonna change it to 7. Just keep it consistent, like 7 to 10. Between it's like 3 and 4 hours depending on, you know, how tired I'm. And so like 7 to 10, 7 to 11 is gonna be the normal stream time. So I think I'm gonna push it back an hour. So both Friday and Sunday will be 7 to like 10, 7 to 11, somewhere around there is you know how it's gonna be. So yes. All right, I'm gonna go eat a little bit of food. I'm gonna go do some work and get ready for the week. So thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. As always, thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing, chatting, doing all the things. I appreciate it very, very much. I will be working on my Fanonize Impale video this week. Hopefully we'll get it out this week. I should be able to get it out this week. So look for that build. And yeah, good to see Mal, Sid, and everyone. Divi, V from Vendetta, No Name Heroes. I think those are everyone that's commented. Raven, Tug. So thanks everyone for chatting. And T1AN, TN, or is it T1AN? I don't know. Thanks everyone for chatting. Have a great week, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Feel the breeze rushing past my face. Just hold on to this warm embrace. Looking out side by side, we'll stay. Seasons change, still alive.